God bless, God bless. Come on in, man. Here we go, here we go. I read a comment. Actually, I read looks like a post or something, and I rarely comment. It was basically talking about the past. And that's what we're going to say here. We're going to say that today. Not stay, say, amen. Very comical, man. I'm feeling good. The past. Divine ones, chosen ones, divine beings, chosen beings, celestial, star seeds, whatever you want to call it. Amen. The past. And I'm going to elaborate on it. If you stay in the past, you can have no future. Amen. You can have no present or future. Come on, Spirit, talk to me. So the post was basically about memories. It was asking about memories. Could you get rid of those memories? I made a comment on the post. I rarely comment on anything. You know, people, they just want to argue in the comments and everything. And that's not what it's for, you know. So a lot of people are up here on this social platform for betterment, enlightenment, better health, better living, better ways of living life. Amen. Everybody's doing their part. Congratulations. Amen. If you happen to see this and you have a page, you know, my heart goes out to you. Amen. I know how it is now that I have a page. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so with the past, if you stay in the past, and there's a lot of videos talking about this, go where it resonates. If it don't resonate here, go find another video. Amen. I'm okay with that. So I'm just doing my part. Spirit wants me on here, that's what I do. If you constantly stay in the past and stay in the past with these said people, whoever they may be, not going to give them any title. You know what I mean? Amen. If you stay in the past, that's where you will stay. If you dwell in the past, that's where your mind will stay. You will constantly create the past over and over again. I believe this is clockwise for you. You will constantly create that. You know what I mean? And that will become your present and your future. How would I know this? Amen. So in order to get rid of that, stay out of your memories. Your memory will recall itself when it needs to be. And toxic environments and toxic people in the past, people that didn't treat you right, are not it. Okay? So they say, how are you so chipper all the time? You don't stay in the past, and the past doesn't affect me. It will never affect me. You see, I made a stand, and this is for you too, divine beings, divine ones, chosen beings. I made a stand in my life at a particular time saying, hey, I'm not going to deal with this anymore. Amen. This is not to place fault, because all these people are going to do is place fault on you anyway. You're to blame. It's your fault. You're the reason why all this is happening. So remove yourself from that environment. Remove yourself from those people. There's nothing you can do. The only outcome is the outcome that is happening, unless you have gone and left and removed yourself from that environment. You know, let it be. Amen. I'm going to stop it right there. I'm going to cut it off because I don't want to go back there either. Cut it off. Amen. Cut it off this way. You have to take a stand in your life to cut it off and to say, you know what, I'm not going to deal with this anymore. That's not to fight, to look at it negatively, to go back and, you know, you need the last laugh. No, just simple as that. Amen. So one thing you'll notice as you start to embark on your journey or walk away or diminish the past and leave it behind, these people are going to reach out to you. They're going to try to talk to you and maybe they come to their senses. I don't know. That's all on you. You're not obligated to deal with anybody on the journey. Amen. I do want to say that. You're not obligated to deal with anybody. And isolation is the best for growth. Amen. We don't want to stay isolated all the time. Isolated is the best for growth. If you wanted to grow on your journey and to, level up, I think they call it, or move ahead or move forward. If you're looking to do that, not that we're in a rush, at quantum speeds, isolation is the best. I will say that. Amen. because you don't have the past, the negative affecting you. You're not responsible for their problems. You know what I mean? The lack thereof. They don't want to take any accountability or any responsibility for their actions. Again, you are the one to blame. So what do? Throw your hands up. That's enough. You know what I mean? You have to say that's enough. This is enough, that's enough, whatever you want to say, it's enough. Enough is enough. And you take a stand for yourself. You're the one on this journey. If you let these people in the past have their way, you won't be on any journey. You'll be stuck there with them, and your life will be in a loop like theirs is. People can, not going to argue with anybody, people can beg to differ. There's a lot of people in my past, and we're not going to throw shots. They don't have the vision to see that their life is in a loop. It's not going anywhere, and it's not going to go anywhere. So remove yourself from an environment like that. Don't wish harm on these people. Don't wish bad. I often pray for people that I, in my passing, saying, God, I thank you for taking me out of that situation. What happens to them has nothing to do with me. I have relinquished everything from that. I don't have anything to do with these people. I don't want a relationship. I don't want anything. What's done is done. I chose to move ahead and go forth on my journey. I'm in the presence of God now. He's walking with me. I do what he says. I pray every day. Amen. And I do exactly what he says when told to do it. God tells me to take a break at times. Just like he said, why don't you relax today? I say, oh, I got something to say. Just let me spend a few minutes on there, please. Amen. And here I am. I encountered tons of people who, my thing is a phone. That's a peeve. That thing never stops ringing. Amen. So take a look at your phone sometimes. This is are the contacts in there, because we know you're looking at it all day. Amen. This is not a shot. Amen. So take a look at your contacts. That was a step for me. The contacts in the phone. I believe at one point, particular time, I was in the work environment, so I had 300 numbers, and I only called maybe 2 or 3. One definitely. The individual and myself stayed in touch all the time. And eventually I cut that off because it was stunting my growth. You're gonna have to learn to let go. Amen. Let go of people, let go of places, people, places, things, whatever that may be, you're gonna have to let it go. And this is a part of your initial journey. This is saying to God, this is saying to Spirit that I don't want this. I want what you have for me. Let's go forward. Whatever forward is. Is that forward? Yeah, that'll be forward. I'll take what you have for me over this. Amen. Not a gamble. It's called a choice. And that choice is you choose yourself over all the toxicity, toxic people, whatever. As my channel grows, I'm learning too, just like you. As my channel grows, the past, it's like it never existed. It seemed like a false life for me, like it's fake. All that was a facade. And people can beg to differ. They could argue if they were here to talk about it in my presence, that is, amen. Which they will not be. I will not allow that, amen. It would be the constant back and forth. Everybody has a point, right? Amen. Come on, divine ones, chosen few, chosen beings. Everyone has a point. And the point is you. They're pointing right at you. You're the blame. I'm the blame. This and that. I'm not to blame for anybody's life. They made choices just like you did. These people, who's they? The collective negative. Those people in your life made choices just like you did. You all didn't make any choices together because whatever relationship you were in, business, romantic, love, whatever, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, you weren't on the same page. So therefore, Spirit split that in half, whatever type of relationship that was. And you have to move forward and forget about it. That is the only way. Don't even think about the past. The only thing that happened is what happened, and that is the outcome. That's it. You can't change it. Even if you could, why would you? Amen. Where we at? 9:45. Amen. So with that, I wanted to get on here and say that today. Yeah, Spirit led me to say that. They're very noisy. Ask Spirit to silence all distractions. So we're blessed for that. Amen. So, excuse me, I often look out there, there's people passing by and they do all kind of weird stuff. I think somebody was out there breakdancing the other day. I want to leave the camera and go out there. Anyway, but yeah, the only outcome is the one that happened. There's nothing you can do. You have to let it go. Let the people go, whatever relationship that is. Myself in particular was family I pretty much had my entire life. Not going to go too deep into it because I don't want to be in the past, right? And you think they had your best interest, yourself included. I thought they had my best interest, and they do not. As soon as you confide in one of the family members, and they do it to you too, they're on the phone already gossiping or talking negative about what you've done, what you've said, who you are, and all that. Delete these people from your phone, from your contacts. Delete these people, that's it. People say, well, I have a hard time, they are my parent. If these people don't have your best interest, then who are they in your life? Think about it. Because you can't go forward because they're trying to keep you down like crabs in a bucket. They don't want to see you thrive. They don't want to see you get ahead. And once you're in the presence of God and decide that we all have a purpose, you decide to get on your divine purpose, your divine calling, nothing can mess with you. God is basically with you. He is on your side. Stay righteous, stay in the upright, stay doing good to people. People, they're going to do you wrong on the journey. I'll say that, it's just a test for you. How are you going to handle it? A lot of us handled past relationships or past circumstances negatively. We didn't handle them right. We reacted because these people were nasty to us. They treated us bad. And you don't have to do that anymore. And you definitely don't have to do it if they're not around. Amen. So don't keep bringing these people back up in your memory Rolodex, I like to call it. Don't keep replaying it over and over. The energy can tend to do that. That's usually those people, the past, the people in the past. That's those people talking about you in a negative state. Nothing good. If they have it that way, you had never done anything good. So why would they be concerned about what you're doing now? Think about it. You didn't do anything good, so they should be able to let that go easily. But they can't because they don't take accountability for their own actions. So their life is in a loop. There it is. So, man, we don't like saying these things sometimes. The Spirit tells me what to say, and I say it. Amen. I share it with you. So with that, folks, there is a way to stay out of the past. Don't talk about it in great detail. Contacts in your phone. If you ain't talked to these people in 30 days, get rid of them. Oh, they check back in. A lot of these people, the 300 contacts that I had, a lot of these people would only call every blue moon. And it's basically a contest to see who has the most materials in life. And with me, God always gave me great jobs. I mean, extraordinary, good jobs, leadership positions. The money wasn't a factor. I always said my entire life, if I had to do this for money, I wouldn't do it. We had to survive, though. We had to live. So I took the job. Amen. I always moved up the ladder, higher and higher. Each job I had paid me more and more and more. Until God gave me my own business. Amen. Entrepreneur. Amen. I'm not afraid to say that on here. People that watch me in secret and wish to cause me harm, they can't do anything. They can't do anything to you either. There's nothing they can do. Amen. So they get to watch. Amen. They get to watch you all go up in greatness and do great things that God has for you. Nothing and no one can stop what God has for you. Please know that. Divine ones, chosen few, chosen beings, celestials. Nobody can stop that. Okay? I know they say, oh, don't talk about it, the good things in your life. You should be able to share these good things. And here I've chosen this platform Spirit has me on, just like the rest of you, if you have a channel, amen, to talk about spiritual growth and the things that God is blessing me with to move ahead. And usually is to bless others, amen. I've chosen that path. That is my divine path, among a lot of things I'm supposed to do. And they will get done under the sun. So I will say that it's gonna get done. God would not have chose me if I couldn't do the job, or the job wasn't gonna get done. No one can stop the job that God has.